Why y'all gonna tell me I ain't unmute my mic? I will admit that I started sipping a little before I got on here. So it was on accident, but it happens. Ah, I'm a little chilly, y'all. I'm not home. The lighting in this room is horrible. I hate that I can't adjust this lamp. It's like this tall, but it doesn't go anywhere else. That's my curtain. But here we are. We're gonna do it anyway, right? So welcome, y'all. Welcome back. I wasn't here last week. I was tired. My plan was to be at home this week, but I'm not. That's where I wanted to be, but that ain't where I am. So this what y'all getting. I'm out in Cincinnati again this week for my real job, y'all. That's where I am for the week. Y'all know we doing this good old Tuesday night. I have to give folks a minute to get up and get their cups. If you ain't got your cup, get up and get it. If you don't drink, get you some water, get you some juice. If you do drink, please drink responsibly. If you're not at home, get a designated driver. If you are at home, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We about to get into it. The topic for this evening is what's funny is that I I don't y'all know I'll never remember what the topics be all the time, right? Y'all know that, right? I remember, but see what had happened was none of this crap is scripted for y'all. I just go in. This is what we doing, this what we doing. I really don't have time to sit down and script any of this stuff. I don't. So y'all just get what y'all get, and that's what y'all get. Topic for the night is who are you to say I'm not a man if I go 50-50 with a woman? Well. We ain't gonna get into it. Hold on. Y'all wanna see what the topic is? I'm gonna show y'all. It ain't like y'all haven't seen it. I done posted it a couple of times today. You may not have seen it, but that's okay. I ain't gonna worry about you not seeing it. I'm gonna just show it to you. But we gonna talk about this thing. I'm gonna show y'all a video. And then we listen. I hate the lighting in this room. I don't know how to make it better. I have on every freaking light in the room. Every freaking light is on in the room. And I seem to only be, okay, right there seems to be a good spot. All right. Y'all get up and get your cup. What y'all been doing? How y'all been doing? Everybody been good? Hope y'all had a good Tuesday. Hey, Jabari, how are you today? Welcome back to my foolishness. Welcome. Welcome back to my foolishness. I'm still rocking my ponytail. I wrapped it up, but it's starting to fall. But it's nighttime, and it's okay. Work is over. Y'all know I'll be here, and I get on here. We started on the couch. I was in my pajamas. I can't wait to get back to that. I'm gonna give y'all an episode of Kizzy Conversations on the couch with Kizzy. That's what I'm gonna give y'all soon as I get back home. So yes, yeah, I'm gonna share a video with y'all. This topic actually came from a video, but other things that I've experienced in my life made me really want to talk about this because I've had this conversation over the years, just in passing and whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to say your name right, sir, but good evening, Anutha. I hope I nailed it. Yeah, I hope I got it. So good evening. Thank you for joining. So that is what our topic is going to be about tonight. Um, this is really funny because that's basically almost how I got here with men ain't men. Somebody else made a post and it was pretty much, in my opinion, saying, oh, I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. So it sounded like a 50-50 type dude to me. Um, and here we are with this topic. And I thought this one was quite interesting because the video I'm going to show y'all is a conversation between two men. Y'all know me. I'm going to post something, right? The fellas ain't going to like it. And I'm going to have to send them to have a conversation with the man that posted it. I love doing that because how you going to argue with me is I just agreed with the post. It wasn't my mindset, my perspective, nor my words. that made the post. I just shared it. So y'all get in y'all feelings and y'all come for me. It don't matter. It don't really matter. Y'all know why? I can stand up for myself because I talk about everybody. Nobody's safe. Ladies, y'all ain't safe. I'm not even safe. So there it is. But we're gonna talk about this topic. I want to give folks an opportunity to gather. Get your cups and gather because everybody want to show up late. And then I end up having to show this video twice. Okay? So I guess I'll update y'all that are here on what is to come in the future. Next week is Thanksgiving week, so no, I will not be going live next Tuesday. However, on November 28th, I have a very special guest that will be on. So that is coming up. And then on December the 5th, I also have a special guest coming on. I don't know if I'm gonna make that second one a special guest or if I'm gonna just make him a co-host and keep him on the whole show. We're gonna see and make it do what it do. But I'm gonna show y'all this video. We're gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. And y'all gonna tell me what y'all think. Somebody gonna get in their feelings because they are exactly who I'm talking about, or this person is talking about in this video. And that ain't my problem. Y'all get up and get your cup. Look, I'm in my hotel room, so y'all, I had lemonade in this cup, so I poured my Remy in this cup. Y'all know I have my drink of choice, Remy Martin and some ginger ale. So yeah, but y'all know what our topic is tonight. This is our topic. Let me see. Do I still have it up? Yeah, let's go ahead and share it because it's right here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Might as well go ahead and show you guys the topic. It's not like, you don't need to see it. I think it's this one. It ain't that one, y'all. It ain't that one. That's the video we're about to watch, though. That's the video that we're actually getting ready to watch in a few seconds. I don't know which one I picked, the first one or the second one. Okay, that helps. All right, so here's our topic. Who are you to say I'm not a man if I go 50-50 with a woman? I don't have anything exciting to tell y'all except it's a little chilly here in Ohio. Not superly cold. I don't be tripping when I go to the cold. I used to live in the cold, and I travel a lot to the cold areas. I am a Florida girl who owns snow boots, gloves, scarves, all that. So this is our topic for tonight. This is what we about to talk about. And I got some things to say about it from my own personal experiences. Excuse me, in my own perspective. And I want to hear what everybody else has to say about it too. Let's get out of there. So women ain't women. Well, Montana Jones, I don't think that you're in even a position to even have this conversation, Mr. In a relationship for a very long time. I keep telling folks, if you ain't out here dating, your opinion is obsolete. It ain't for you. Hey, Top Notch, how are you, hon? I'm telling you, if you are dating or you have been in a long-term relationship, you have no idea what it is like to date out here in this real world. I'm just letting you know. I ain't saying women doing what they doing because I don't know where you been. I talk about them too. If you send me something where a lady is just distasteful in her behavior, I'm gonna talk about it. She ain't safe, okay? Nobody's safe. You got to make sure you can't talk about men without talking about women. It's impossible. Which is why I don't I don't discriminate. I'm gonna talk about the ladies too. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but who is it? Your opinion is only valid if it pertains and it's coming from a place of experience, and your experience happened years ago with dating and meeting the wonderful woman that you date. When I tell you it's ridiculous out here, honey, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Ain't nobody making this stuff up. But at the same time, I talk about women too. But I'm not saying that I'm agreeing nor disagreeing. I date men. So I'm going to talk about them. But if y'all bring something to my attention, I'm surely going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if there's something that's out there, Montana, that you see it, send it to me. Because I just drugged two chicks two weeks ago. I don't mind. because this is a place for a meeting of the mind. So I can't talk about one bad behavior without talking about the other. I just can't. It's impossible. It's not fair and it ain't right. But the topic that we're talking about tonight isn't my topic. I can't remember if somebody sent it to me or if somebody tagged me. BS if it ain't worse than it was in the 90s. They don't have the same morals, the same values. None of that. I had a good time in the 90s. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, Angel. I'm glad you're doing good, top notch. I'm good. I'm doing good. Blessed by the best. I know that's right. What I miss, OMG. Nothing, Angel. You ain't missed nothing yet. We ain't started yet. We about to. I try to get people be slow to they remember at the last minute, or they don't always get their notifications in enough time. And then people be like, remind me. I'd be like, remind you. I'm saying, I don't have time. I can't. The notification remind you did too much on my time. A good old time. All right. So again, y'all know our topic is this is the topic we talking about. The name of our topic tonight is who are you to say I'm not a man if I go 50-50 with the woman? Y'all, I can't remember if this video was sent to me or I got tagged in it. I think somebody sent it to my inbox on Instagram, if I remember correctly. And when I saw it, I actually shared it on my page. I'm going to tell y'all when. Heck, I don't even remember when. I don't remember when I shared it. Look, I don't even remember when I shared it. Either way, we are about to watch this video. Then we're going to talk about it. Now, these are two men talking about it. And one man raised the question to another man who actually said it. So I felt like, let's get into it. Because women might say this, and fellas, y'all go into an uproar. So this is a man having a conversation with another man who feels the exact same way. Now, we'll talk about it after it plays, but I'm about to share this with y'all. And we're going to listen to it. Then we're going to talk about it. I think it's this one, y'all. It is. All right, so man who goes 50-50 and rich man who plays 100% of the bills have a conversation. So this is a dude who pays 50-50 and a man who pays 100% of the bills having a conversation. Take note, the man who pays 100% of the bills is the rich man, obviously. Who are you to say I'm not a man if I go 50-50 with my woman? You sitting up here with your nice house, your nice cars, but if I'm making $14 an hour, what do you expect? Let's hear more. Oh my God, is it muted? Wait.
It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
I'm going to play that again for y'all because it was muted at the beginning, but y'all
I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, You still on there? Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right?
Mm,
So what makes me not a man?
mm,
Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
mm, mm. And brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
Mm. Well, I had to go mute it. What say ye, y'all? What y'all say about that? Hey, John. So that was a lot, right? That was a lot to really unload. And I I I kind of agree to a certain extent with both sides, both of these gentlemen to a certain extent. But more so having direction. I don't know what he means. I know what he means by that, but I don't know if he understands. And I'm sure he does because he's gotten to a point where he was at least smart about something, right? But then at the same time, the dude who only makes $14 an hour, dude, I understand what the rich man is saying. So I understand both sides of this just on an outside listening to two men have a conversation. Okay. Now let's talk about the $14.50 an hour dude. Black women are the most educated group of people in the United States right now. Google it if you think I'm lying to you. And we've already had this conversation about how the black woman has come up and how they are the largest, the biggest group of educated people in this country right now. We've already talked about that. So to be perfectly, and then, people don't pay a whole lot of money, but what type of job do you have where you're making $14.50 an hour? And where did you meet this woman that's either more than, I'm not saying that she's making more money than you, but it's highly likely. And we already talked about the dynamics of a woman who makes more money than the man. We're going to talk about that too, y'all, tonight. But then I also understand the brother when he says you shouldn't be with a woman until you find direction, because that's a lot of them. Not everybody's. That's some folks. That's some of the fellas' problems that I've run into. They don't have direction. They don't. They are 50 plus years old still screaming about, I'm trying to find myself, or I'm still working on me. You bot need a new engine, so you can't work on yourself but so much. And if you haven't found the direction at that age, when statistically the majority of your life is over, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying to Angel. That's where I'm going with this. But we'll read your comment. The rich dude, it's not that he's not a man. She believes the rich man is saying don't get into a relationship with the woman until you can provide 100%. That's basically what he is saying. The $14 man can go 50-50 women who would accept that. I think the $14 man can go 50-50 with the woman who would accept that. Right. I agree. You gotta find the woman that's gonna run your race with you. Cause I've dealt with dudes before that, of course, I've made more money than them. And there's a certain stigma that I just wasn't accustomed to of, if it was something that I wanted to do, I'm gonna do it. But if you've been sustaining and taking care of yourself before I came along and you can do that, then you do that. I'm not required to spend my money on you because I ain't asking you to spend yours on me, you see. However, there are men out here. when I refer to men, amen. And there are men out here who expect you to do that, even though they can do it for themselves. Hey, Arturo, because, and I mean, I've even got hit with all the women that I used to date done did this before. That ain't my problem. That ain't my business. And I hate to say this, but those women were also not in my income bracket, because you got a real vast habit of asking for stuff and be mad when somebody say no. Like it's my responsibility. Like I'm the dude in the relationship. I be like, nah, pimp. I mean, for real, when I tell y'all it's men out here like that, I'm not kidding. And then being in their feelings because the last 3, 4 chicks done did that for them. So they expect, now, bruh, I can't do it. I mean, what am I getting? Generally when I spend my money, I'm getting something in return. Something most of the time tangible. But you do have these men that's running around talking about they need a helpmate. Not necessarily, and some of them need a helpmate for a lot of different reasons, and primarily because they may be making $14 an hour. But you ought to want to improve yourself. If $14 an hour or whatever it is isn't enough for you as a man, then what are you doing to get better? What direction are you headed in? And I do believe that's what the brother was talking about. Y'all, when I get these videos, I watch them one time. I don't watch them again until I watch them with y'all. And sometimes I don't even watch them before I watch them with y'all. So y'all get my unfiltered, how I feel about it out the gate. I'm just saying, it's a lot of foolishness going around out here in these streets. And so, of course, men who make $14.50 an hour don't want to date women who make $14.50 an hour. They want to date women who make $30 an hour. I don't know. And then want her to go half because she can. Ulterior motive sometimes. Y'all better understand how they what's going. And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm telling you, men who make $14, $15, $20 an hour always wants a woman that makes more so she can go half with him. Cause and then they'll frame it. You know what I'm saying? It's helping both of us. It ain't helping me if I'm doing it already and I'm not struggling. It ain't helping me. Nor am I asking for help. That's the other thing. They'll say that out of their mouths. Yeah, I need somebody to go help and be proud about it. You need somebody to go half well. Crazy. When I kid y'all not, these men out there, I've encountered a few in my time, and I just was like, yeah, that's funny. I've even encountered one that, like, I say we just having a general conversation, and I'll say I'm fixing to do something for myself. They be like, "Oh, you gonna give me one too?" And I'd be like, "No." That's what they would do, and then be telling me I'm wrong. I know I make more money than they do. Just because I make more money than you do, don't mean you can get what I get because it's my money. Not saying that you like broke or anything, but why aren't you offering to get this for me? I'm just saying. I mean, isn't it, isn't it at some point you're supposed to start showing where you're going to be a provider or that you're working toward being that? But a lot of the times, these dudes that want to go have almost everything ain't trying to be better because they banking on the other half. I don't know what nobody else talking about, but if you ain't taking care of me, I ain't taking care of you. I'm just saying. I'm a little old school. I'm a little throwback. I'm gonna need you to be able to provide, not depend on my half. And And I think that's also what he might be hinting at too. Nobody's saying that he's not a man. It's like, don't be in a relationship with somebody if you can't do the necessary things as a man for her. Stop expecting for her to pay half of the bills, and then you want to talk your mess and be the boss. You ain't paying the cost to be the boss. That saying came from somewhere. There you have it. There you have it. It paid. I mean, for real, for real. If you paying the cost to be the boss, and everything is as right as it's gonna be in a relationship, that woman ain't gonna be tripping out, flipping out, and acting a fool. And if she is, then you need to ask yourself what's wrong with her, bro. Let's see what John say. What we are saying is true. And what is that, John? I got to see what he's talking about. I don't know if he's saying what I'm saying is true or what we saying, and I don't know who we is yet. So we got to figure that out. Y'all got y'all cup? Y'all look. And I got the audacity to drink it out of a straw. It's all right. Who, John? Who you talking about? What we're saying is true. Who is we, John? Me? You? Us? Who? But I thought that it was quite interesting when I got this video, and I was like, I'm glad he said it, because when I say it, it's a problem. Excuse me. Y'all know I had seafood before the show. I might post a picture. I took a picture because I ate half. I'll eat the other half later. But I loved this brother's answer. I loved his answer to this man's question. You don't be in a relationship until you find some direction. Some of y'all just be out here running wild. Don't know what to do with yourself. Don't know what to do with your life. Ain't trying to figure it out. Waiting on the other half. Now, I understand working together, starting at a point and working together and building up and coming up. But in my age group, you're about 20 years too late for that. Because I am 46. So you're about 20 years late for us to fall in love and for you to work and come up and build together. At this point, brother, I've already done my footwork. I've already done it. So you got to be able to match my energy. And I realize that that might be a lot for some dudes. I get it. So I just try to date within my pay grade, man. I guess that's what, and just date. You got to find what is the end goal? What are you trying to do with this chick? Are you trying to be in a position where you always got to go 50-50? Or are you trying to be in a position where you want to be, you want to be the provider for the household? Because a lot of the times y'all get stagnant and y'all get stuck. And then she starts talking to you about it. You think she tripping. So then y'all arguing. And then it's just a whole nother highway that y'all done went down. When the real issue is that you got stagnant and she was just trying to motivate you to be more. She was trying to motivate you to be better. What can I say? Nothing gets better than this. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just letting y'all know. So I appreciate the brother's answer that he gave him. He's like, I'm not saying don't get in a relationship until you find some direction. And that's probably I literally told somebody this, I do believe, earlier this evening. But it wasn't so much as finding your direction. It meant the same damn thing. I don't know. Sometimes life baffles me. I just be sitting back to see what color the damn wall is going to be. Oh my God, y'all. I'm not joking. I just be like, wow. I be so blown away in the things that I encounter. Y'all think these videos that I share with y'all from time to time, y'all think they funny. Well, not really funny, but y'all think they something, honey. What we're saying is true 50-50. You need to go, well, John, then you shouldn't date until you're able to provide 100%, is what that man said in the video. The heart wants what the heart wants, but you gotta I mean, a comment up top said find somebody that's willing to do that, but you can't stay at that point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. Angel said it best. I think that's what she said, or maybe I said. She said it. Don't get into a relationship until you can provide 100%. What I'm saying is you can get in a relationship when you can't provide 100%, as long as your end goal is to provide 100%. Don't remain stagnant. Don't get comfortable in that position to where 50% is what you're dependent on from somebody else. That's all I'm saying. Arturo says, see, without my dad told me, and you get a woman, you had to pay all the bills, everything. That's what my dad, that's what you did. Exactly. When you ready, you got to be able to sustain and take care of that woman. It is not her job to come out of pocket to meet you 50-50. Always. Make sure I put that on there. Your goal is to be able to provide and protect and profess in your marriage if that's what you're trying to go. But come on, man. Y'all, practice makes perfect. Y'all got to start now. Let's see what else we got. A friendship needs to be 50-50. We ain't talking about no friendships, John. We talking about John, did you miss the video? Tell me if you missed the video, John. I'll play it for you again. Did you miss the video that I played? Tell me in the comments. All right, so I'm going to read Angels, but it's long. All right, John, I'm going to play it for you, but I want to put Arturo's comment up. Arturo says, be able to provide protein because you the man of the house. I like the way you put that. All right, we're going to play the video for John again, but let's look at Angel's comment. It's long. Cover up my whole face, Angel, but thank you for participating as always. I was raised by my grandma. Exclamation damn point. I'm not going half, and when you don't go half, you get a better man. She's right from a lady's perspective. Y'all know I have to keep it 100 with y'all. I was trying to keep it, but screw it. We going all in. I'm pressing the button. Some men just need to be patient and evolve. When they take care of themselves first, then they can get in position to go 100%. I'm 46. They got to be in my bracket. That part. Or nah, I'm good because I'm 46 and I'm too old for that. Please need to get themselves together because I got myself. And that's what I keep telling. I'm like, dude, I don't need you. First of all, if I ask you to buy me something, you're going to complain because of how much it costs. So I would rather date a man that's in my income bracket. I'm not against dating a man that's not in my income bracket, but he has to understand his position as the man is not to be begging for shit because I make more money. And I've dealt with dudes like that too, but guess what? Dealt. It's past tense. Y'all saw how I said that thing like 2, 3. Dealt. Past tense. All right, so let's play this video for John. Let's play the video for John. Press the button. I'm going all in. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right, John, we about to share the screen for you. Let's play it.
Oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
Y'all don't hear what he's saying. We shouldn't get into a relationship with the woman until we have direction. What you say about that, John? Because I know you real eager to be with somebody because you lonely, you told me. You said, and I ain't even picking on you. I just remember. Tell me you wanted to be with somebody. You was ready for that. But are you? Have you found direction? Yeah, we be having to help John sometimes, so we can help him along the way. I be needing help, which is why sometimes I present certain situations to y'all. 99.9% of the time, the situations I present to y'all that are my own, I done already worked it out. And went on by my dang old business. I ain't got that kind of patience. I don't have that kind of time. I literally had to explain to somebody today. Let me see how much I got left. It's a big cup. I literally had to explain to somebody today. Oh, I gotta give it a bit. That if you want better, you really, really, truly have to do better. And I shouldn't have to explain nobody that. John said he's not with anyone now. I'm single and I'm not talking about friendship. Right. I understand. You're single. Single means single. You're not with anyone now. That's fine. Have you found direction? Have you found the type of direction that the man is speaking of in this video? Because I leveled up in my life over the years, and it's a little intimidating to men sometimes because I'm gone a lot, and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I work from home. Y'all, this here cold air, this dry air up here in Cincinnati I got a little sinus headache. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go grab something when I get off of here. I might have to get off of here early because I ain't trying to be outside when it gets into the 30s. Should be much later, but that ain't the point. I ain't trying to be out there. But I 1000% agree with what the gentleman said in the video. I 1000% agree with some of the comments that have been made during this live stream. Find it utterly amazing that there's still grown ass dudes running around making excuses as to why they need a woman to go 50-50 with them. And my guess is, and if I had to ask, it's probably because they've been soiled by a woman before who probably used them up because they had something to offer and she couldn't provide 50%. So I'm gonna talk my noise about everybody. I don't care what you gonna do. Be mad, be mad. I don't care. Stop acting like you don't know how to talk about this type of stuff. Probably not heating the theater. What in the hell are you? What that mean? What that mean, Arturo? I got my own ideas, but help a sister out. What that mean? If y'all know what this means, drop it in the comments. When the friendship is 50-50, everybody will have a right. All right. You talking about a friendship? No. No. Well, friendships are different, have a completely different sentiment to them versus a relationship. Me and my best friend have been best friends for 26, 27 years. It's not the same as me dating or being with someone or being married to someone for 26 to 27 years. That's a completely different type of dynamic in that relationship. So you really genuinely can't compare the two. Because if the marriage or the relationship with her husband ends, which it's not, they're fine, and we're not going to speak it into existence, I'm going to still be her best friend. You know what I mean? Versus if the relationship, a lot of the time when the marriage ends, the dynamics of that marriage are dissolved, and then it's just a friendship sometimes, not all the time, based on the reasons that they split up. Like I've been saying this to somebody. I've said this. I'm not your homeboy. You can't handle me the way that you handle your homeboys. I'm your baby. You got to handle me completely different than your homeboys because I'm not your homeboys. That's a different dynamic in relationships. It's not the same. It is not the same. It's okay for you to, love your homies or whatever, but hey, Kisa, you know me. I've been through some things with exes. I learned from my mistakes. My husband has a PhD. I evolved, and an evolved man found me. He loves paying for everything. Exactly. Look, I ain't got time. This is the part I be like, for me, men see that I don't need them financially. At least not all of them. Let me correct that. They see that I don't need them financially because they're accustomed to dealing with women who do. So they start to think I don't need them for anything. And y'all know I've said it a million times. Even if I don't need you financially, that doesn't mean you can't support me financially, but I need your support mentally and emotionally. You know what I mean? Take care of my mental, take care of my heart. You know what I mean? But you should also be thriving just to take care of me, even if I don't need you to. I have men who be like, well, you make more money than me, so you can da 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 da. And I just laugh, be like, I could, but I ain't. What am I getting out of that? I'm not your mother. I ain't your grandmother. I'm just not. I've never understood men who ask women for things when they can do them for themselves. It's one thing for you to need something and you need my help with it, but it's another thing just to ask because you think I got it. I'm sorry, y'all, for something in my tooth. Or because you think I got it. What if I don't have it? It's bananas. And I don't know. They so I try real hard to stick to men who are in my income bracket or at least close to it. I try very hard. But they have that broke man mentality still, even after going through the levels of getting to a point where they're making a certain amount of money. Some of them still have that broke man mentality of I still need for her to go 50-50. I've dealt with that too, and I'm just like, oh yeah, you're funny. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't got no business doing none of that. I can take care of me. So what benefit does it make for me to share a space with you and go 50-50 when I can stay in my own space by myself and not worry about nothing and go 100 and not be stressed at all and still be happy? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So I agree 1000% with the gentleman that says, hey, if you can't take care, if you can't step up and be a man, wait till you find some direction to put yourself in direction. Y'all just oh my God. That is funny. Damn, they let anyone on the interweb. You won't hear. But yeah, it's weird. Keith, were you here? Did you see the video? Because I still got time. I want you to see this video. I don't know because your comment just popped up, so I don't know how long you've been on here. I'm gonna play this video for y'all one more time because I see people starting to come in, and it was a good video. I'm about to play it for y'all one more time. I enjoyed the video. Was quite informative. Y'all know I always try to take something away from All right, here we go. This is the video. All right, I'm gonna unmute it.
Nice cars. Oh
Think
yeah,
twice.
man. You gotta do 100%. How?
mm,
How, brother?
mm,
If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect?
mm,
You
mm,
know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man. 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm
mm,
still providing, right?
mm,
So what makes me not a man?
mm,
Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
mm, mm. And brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
Shouldn't get in a relationship with the woman until you
Oh,
have.
I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
Mm,
It's hard, brother.
mm,
You sitting up here, you're nice.
We heard that part, so we ain't gonna let it play out. Well, that was our topic for today. That is what we discussed. That was our video. And our thousand, and again, if you are going 50-50, if for me, I would be thinking that we both are trying to elevate ourselves. But again, it also depends on the age group. Because if you're young, then okay, I understand y'all are building something. But if you over a certain age, ain't nobody got no business going 50-50 with you. Well, if that were true, I wouldn't see 25. See, we're not together, and I pay her rent, and I pay my rent. Well, of course, again, 25 years ago, y'all were young and building together. These lunatics out here want you to go 50-50 for the rest of your life. And when I say 50-50, they want everything. I don't know what. Happy anniversary. These jaggernauts out here are out of control, my friend. I don't know what is wrong with them. All right, so Arturo says, "See, I'm in a relationship. We not together. Y'all don't live together, and you pay her rent, and I pay my rent. Well, goddamn, where can I find one of them?" Just saying, Arturo, where your cousin at? Somebody had to laugh. It was good. Well, John, keep supporting 50-50. I also want to tell y'all something about that 50-50. It's going to tell you a lot about the life quality, the quality of life you're going to have. It's okay to go 50-50 while y'all young and y'all are growing and building something. But at some point, you still got to grow up, and bills only become bigger the older that you get. Somebody has to decide. Now, if she just fortunately, makes more money than you, then okay, that's what it is. Why he pay her rent? What will he do when he finds a wife? What will he do when he finds a? Maybe she gonna be his wife. Maybe they got to a point where he want to make sure his woman's straight. I don't know, Arturo. Angel talking to you. We gonna see what he say, girl. We gonna see what he say. He said that's his daddy taught him. He put it in the comments earlier. He's getting married soon. There you go, Angel. I thought so. If I thought they were getting married. I remember seeing that. It's not his girlfriend. It's actually his fiance. He misspoke. Well, since I thought that I saw that he was getting married at one point, so it's his fiance. So he's already practicing beforehand to make sure that he has a happy wife. Angel sends out hearts, Arturo. So yeah, so he just making sure she know what it is. He making sure she don't go nowhere. He making sure that she knows that daddy is home, honey. I ain't even mad at it. I pay my own damn rent. Arturo, where your cousin at? I don't need him to pay my bills, but that don't mean I don't need. Hey, that does not mean that I won't let him. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't need him. Look, don't make my life don't make my life harder. Do not make my life harder. I don't oppose 50-50. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the way that men go about it sometimes just doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? Like if we want $1 million home, right? And together we can afford the $1 million home. We're getting the $1 million home because that improves both of our lifestyles. But that's also us making a financial investment together. So that's some grown up shit. And a lot of these dudes who are on that 50-50 may have that in mind. But again, what are you doing to get to that point of sustainability? Ladies, what are you doing to support that man mentally to motivate him to get him to that point of sustainability? My dad teach me work early so I can provide to provide to my family and my woman. I know that's right. Y'all know what I almost asked Arturo? Where your daddy at? I'm joking. But it was funny. I couldn't help it. All right. Keith say, I 100% believe if a couple is going to make a serious run at a serious run at relationship, regardless of who makes what, you throw it all in one pot and make a run of it. It sounds good until you run into a gold digger. I kid you not. Keith, I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but there's some gold diggers out there. I have been labeled an asset. I'm sorry, Arturo. I didn't mean to make the joke, but it was kind of funny. My deepest condolences. You know, my dad passed away too. I ain't just stop laughing. That's not funny. All right. So when a man will have everything in the house, now be drinking every day, baby, how to do everything to her as she cannot last in life again? I don't know what the hell you're trying to say. When a man will have everything in the house, now be drinking every day, baby, how to do everything to her as she cannot last in life again. I don't know what you're trying to say. You're gonna have to give me I've been drinking. And I know I read that right. And I can't make 100% sense of it. So help us out, John. My dad, all right. So Keith says, this is true. They're out there, but you will know that before you decide to make a run of it. Well, I hope so anyway. Exactly. Don't be stupid. If all they're doing is begging for, they got their hand out, he's a gold digger. Run. If he ain't ever trying to do something for you, he ain't calling you up trying to send you lunch and always asking for lunch, run. You know what I'm saying? There's worse things than just lunch. I mean, if he start asking you to pay his bills, block him. All right. Jabari say no one do. I don't know what he's responding to. So we're going to leave it at that. Y'all know it's always my pleasure to bring y'all the relationship news. I enjoy it very, very much so. Especially after I done had a couple of sips. I started sipping before this show. So you're getting what you get tonight, okay? And it's cold in Cincinnati. That comment. I don't know which one. Jabari. Oh, the one that I didn't understand. I hope you got it. I didn't get it. That one went over my head. I don't know. All right, so next week, y'all, I'm not on next week. It's Thanksgiving week, and I plan on spending next Tuesday with my grandbabies. That's what I thought, Jabbar. No. Now I got it. It just hit me what you say. No one understands. Okay, I thought it was just me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the support. Let me stop. Oh, mess out here in these streets. All right, so next week I won't be on, but on November 28th, I will be back on, and we are having a special guest that will be on the show, and he will be on longer than my normal 15-minute spotlight for special guests. So tell a friend to tell a friend. I asked my graphic designer for the flyer for that so I can start pushing it. Keith, you didn't know I had grandbabies? 2 of them. I got married when I was 19. I just learned at a later age how to be something else. Y'all better stop playing. I got grandbabies. I have granddaughters. My daughters are 27 and 24, and my grandbabies are 4 and almost 2. That I do have. So yeah. As always, it is my absolute pleasure to come in and commence upon the news with y'all, and LOL, you do you. I think you get on here just to hackle me. Good news, John. You got some good news? You telling me I'm telling y'all some good news? I don't know. I got something I need to do after I get off here. I need to make a couple of phone calls. Hey, Angel, this is for you. Let me go ahead and put what you. I see your comment, but I missed it. You have a good night, Arturo. All right, Angel. This was I don't know how I missed this because I was laughing at Keith's comment. Be an encouragement. Be his peace. Be there and build together. Relationships are not just about love. It's what we bring to the table. Don't come empty-handed or needed. I'm going to disagree with some of what you say because I want you to understand this. Ain't no be his peace. He more aggravating than anything. The true statement should be her peace because if she ain't mad about nothing, she ain't bitching about nothing. That's the only way you can be his peace if he's beating yours. Real women, anyway. Some chicks just be out here wilding out, complaining about absolutely nothing. Arturo says, good night, Angel. Deidre, you're a little late to the party. LOL, be each other's piece. There it is, Jabari. There it is right there. Because you can't have one without the other. If you being his piece and all he doing is raising hell, you ain't got no peace. And all of you being her piece and all she doing is raising hell, he ain't got no peace. So he has to be my piece because I know the whole thing men say is women be nagging, women nag. About what? That's the part that they don't want to say. Why she nagging you? Because you didn't do what? Or because you did what? Leave us alone. We don't want to be bothered either. You know what I mean? So it's big facts there, y'all. So I want everybody to have a good night. I'll see y'all back on November the 28th for my special guest episode. I am so freaking excited about it. I cannot wait to have this person on. He's doing big things in his life right now. And I can't wait to introduce him to y'all. I cannot wait. But y'all know what I always say. Be good or be good at it. But don't get caught. Love and light.